Hey everyone, welcome back. We are going to find out what you need to know today. And today is Easter. So I am recording this reading on Easter. So if you do celebrate that holiday, happy Easter. Okay. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest. And whenever this reading found you, it was most likely meant for you. Okay, so we are going to start out with the True Intention Oracle deck. Spirit says that someone wants to let you know what their true intentions are for you. Okay, so let's see here. We've got a few cards that came out. First card out is Friendly. I come with warmth and good intentions, bringing joy and light to your life. All right, so good start here. This person says that they have basically really good intentions toward you, okay? They want to bring, great things to your life. They want to be a source of positivity and joy. But the thing is, it looks like it's a reconnection, okay? So it looks like this is someone from your past. This is someone who you are in separation from, okay? So if you were hoping that this was a reading about a new person and new energy, unfortunately, this might not be your reading, okay? So, I hate to kind of connect the two, but as, Jesus rose from the dead, this person wants to basically bring this connection back from the dead as well. Okay. So anyway, yeah, this person, from your past, they do want to reconnect, and they say they know that it's been a while, but they miss having you in their life. Okay. So this person really does miss you. This person really does want you back in their life. They really, actually want to date you. So if this was a, platonic connection, oh my gosh, my throat chakra, I just had issues speaking. So this person might have issues speaking too, and getting their words out. But this person, especially if it was something where it was more friendship and, maybe you didn't get any kind of relationship off the ground, but you felt that it was going toward that way. For some of you out there, it could have been where you were in, a connection that, maybe would just lasted a little while, where you didn't really get to know each other too much, because now, this person really wants to get to know you more on a deep level. Okay. So I feel like, although you most likely do know a lot about each other, you might not know everything, right? So yeah, they want to date you. They want to spend time with you. This person obviously has feelings for you. Okay. We have growth that came out. So this person says that they'll ignite a spark inside of you, inspiring greater depth and expansion. So they, obviously this person, maybe they've got like a soul contract here with you, where you're both supposed to grow with one another. Okay. I feel like actually the growth is on both sides here. And not only is this person meant to help you grow, but you were also meant to help this person grow. So although a lot of you might not want this person back, and it is your free will. So even if you do have a soul contract, like I said, it is, your free will. But this person really does want to reconnect with you. I feel like they've got genuine feelings here, whether you knew it or not. This person, really wants to be back in your life. Okay. The only thing that came out that was negative is the sabotage card. I'm deliberately working to undermine your efforts and place obstacles in your path. All right. So we're going to have to figure out what that is, because, I'm kind of feeling with that card, and I'm kind of, I'm hearing from Spirit that This person sees you surpassing them. Okay, this person sees you healing, they see you growing, they see you evolving without them. And this person knows that you're on a higher level than they are. So I feel like this person doesn't feel good enough. They don't feel like they're on your level at the moment. This person is definitely at a lower vibrational state. And I feel like this person wants to maybe slow you down, okay, so that they can catch up. I'm not feeling that this person is trying to undermine you in a vicious way, okay, to like because they're jealous or anything like that. I don't feel that that is that energy. I am feeling that this person is trying to slow you down so that they can catch up to you, okay? But we're going to see what happens here with tarot. We're going to see what else Spirit has to tell us. All right. So, Spirit, what can you tell us about friendly? Who is this person? How will the collective know who it is? And, why are they coming in with, good intentions here? Like, what's the deal, with this warmth and positivity? All right, so first card out is the Three of Cups. I am feeling that this person wants to start back as friends, basically. We've got the friendly card here. We're clarifying friendly. And, the Three of Cups is basically about friendship, okay? Reuniting with friends, hanging out with friends, having a good time, okay? Basically enjoying life, living in the moment kind of thing, okay? So this person really does, want to start back at the ground level. They want to, become friends. They want to date and get to know you, things like that. Okay. We also have Judgment that came out. So, this person they do want a second chance. Okay. So this person, they know that they're basically making a judgment call to try to come back your way here and try to reconnect. But they know that the judgment call will ultimately be yours. So they know that if they messed up last time, for you to maybe walk away from them, to disconnect from them, then they know that you hold all the cards here. Okay. This person wants to be successful with you. They want this time around to be the last time around. They want this time around to be successful. Okay. This person is saying that they're independent right now. They could be comfortable with that. Okay. Maybe this is someone in the past who had a fear of commitment, so they were always single. Okay. And they were happy that way. It could also be that this person was in another connection and that connection has ended. Okay. So in any case, this person is saying that they are single, they're independent, they are working on their stability, security, and they do want a new passionate beginning in life, is what I'm hearing. And this person, wants that passionate beginning with you. Okay. Anything else you can tell us here? All right, we had a card that flipped over. Oh, okay. It is the Page of Swords. Yeah. This person's watching you. Okay. They're getting information about you. They're trying to figure out, what you have going on. They're trying to figure out if you're dating someone. That might also be something that this person might try to sabotage. Okay. We've got the Magician. So they are manifesting here. What's gonna, happen next. And it looks like they're going to communicate. Okay. So, all right. Still haven't found out who this person is, but we've got water energy. I'm seeing Libra. We've got fire, earth, air. So I see all signs here. And then we've got Gemini and Virgo. All right, Spirit. Well, what can you tell us about sabotage here? Why is this person going to sabotage the collective? All right. So we've got the Page of Cups. Looks like, this person, they could owe you an apology. Okay, possibly they might try to talk, real sweet to you, things like that. But underlyingly, this person, they could be doing this because of fear. Okay, they're afraid of you getting away from them. They're afraid of you not giving them a chance or being in their life. It could also, I'm also hearing with the moon is that this person is basically performing this sabotage or planning to do this, and you don't know about it. Okay, it's secretly. So, this is, one of those things here that unfortunately with tarot, you get to find this out, but, this is something that you wouldn't know about. With the Emperor here, this person, I feel like they're trying to remain in control. Okay, they're trying to control the situation as much as possible. It could be someone who likes to be in control. And I feel like if that's the case, the way this connection ended and the way this connection, had maybe even progressed before the ending, this person was lacking that feeling of control. Okay, and so now, they're still trying to gain control over things, like I said, by maybe slowing you down, maybe trying to sabotage a connection if you're in another one. Okay, so what else can you tell us about sabotage here, Spirit? Okay, we've also have the King of Pentacles here. So I am feeling like this is still that person's energy. And I feel like this person wants to be your King of Pentacles. They want to be not only your Emperor here, but someone who is a provider, someone who provides security, stability, especially financially. This person wants to basically be like a father figure to, if you have, say you have children, okay? They want to be that figure. They want to be that person who provides for their family. And the thing is, I'm hearing you are this person's wish fulfillment. All right. This is wish fulfillment for this person. Okay. Right here. This is wish fulfillment for your person. To be that person for you. Okay. On the bottom of the deck is the Fool. Yeah. This person wants a new beginning with you. Yeah. This person really does want another chance with you here. Okay. Spirit, what can we expect as far as what to look for with this sabotage? Is there anything that other that you can tell us here? All right, we've got the World. They might be trying to, well, obviously they're trying to open a new cycle here with you. Okay. As far as the sabotage, they're most likely trying to close a cycle, especially if you're, dating somebody else. Okay. What else can you tell us here about that, Spirit? What can you tell us? Again, we've got the Fool here. Yeah. So this person, they definitely want a new cycle here with you. The Fool has come out multiple times. I just had the Hangman in reverse fly across my table. So this person, they're done being stuck. They're done being, stuck in that Hangman energy. Okay. This person, they want to get out there and they want to commit to you. Okay. So they definitely want to commit to you. Yeah. And they have, unfortunately, a lot of regrets here. So that doesn't really tell us what they're going to do as far as sabotage. I don't know. I'm not really hearing there's a reason why they would do that. I'm just going to move these cards over. So this person, as far as signs, like I said, I mentioned all the signs that were over here. We basically have all signs here. And then the additional signs were Gemini, Libra, we've got Pisces, Aries, we have Taurus, we have Aquarius, Aries, Pisces again, and then we've got Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. So those are some additional signs here. But Spirit, what can you tell us though about, is there anything at all that you can tell us and give us details about how this person is planning on sabotaging? Like what exactly are they planning on doing? Like, let's see. All right, we've got the 10 of Cups that came out and the 4 of Wands. So for those of you, I'm feeling, if it's something as far, maybe you're moving, I'm hearing for some of you, okay? They might try to sabotage something with that. For those of you who are in union with someone else and you're happy emotionally where you're at, they might do something. Yeah. Yeah, on the bottom of the deck, we've got the 8 of Cups. So, under that is the Queen of Swords. So, you know, this person, I'm feeling, if you are in another connection, they want you to walk away from that. Okay? Yeah. And I feel for a lot of you that could be the case, you know, especially if you're with, you know, someone else. Now, I do feel for a lot of you out there that it's energetic as well. That this person knows that they're, you know, you're just on a higher vibration. You have definitely surpassed them like time over spiritually. Okay, and in your growth, in your evolution and everything. And I feel for a lot of it. So, I mean, for some of you out there, it could be both types of sabotage in both ways. Okay, but yeah, but it's a selfish type of sabotage because this person, you know, they want you. Is it right? No. I'm not, you know, definitely not condoning that, but this person, you know, they really do want you. Okay. But what can you tell us as far as advice for the collective, Spirit? What can you tell us as far as advice? All right. So we've got the Strength card that came out. So now we've got Leo energy there. So, you know, just, you know, stay confident, stay strong here. You know, definitely demand an equal give and take. So if, you know, this was a connection where maybe it was one-sided, you didn't feel like you got an equal give and take, definitely demand that and don't, you know, overgive, okay, is what I'm hearing. We've got the Empress as well. So Spirit is saying to remain in that Empress energy, okay? Let's see, what else do we have as far as advice, Spirit? Anything else? All right, yeah. Spirit says that this could be a new emotional beginning here with this person, okay? But that's, you know, obviously only if you choose to. You might get some clarity and truths here, okay? When this person comes back and wants to reconnect with you, all right? So there could be things that this person, you know, didn't maybe talk to you about, or things about them or their life that they didn't, you know, share with you. So this person really wants to do that, okay? And they really do want to move on to calmer waters. Spirit says that that is possible here, but just be prepared because it is most likely going to bring a tower, okay? This is going to really shock you. On the bottom is the Lovers. There you go. Obviously, it's going to be your choice if you want to entertain this person and, you know, have, you know, this reconnection. After that is the Two of Pentacles. It could bring a lot of balance into your life, into this connection. You know, as long as you all have, you know, learned whatever lessons were needed to be learned from what you all went through initially. Okay. Let's see. As far as additional signs, we've got Gemini, Scorpio, and then I had mentioned Leo, and then we have Taurus and Libra, and I think that's it. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to lead this reading here. I hope it helped and I hope it resonated. If it did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, take care and namaste, my friends.